Hello everyone and welcome! Well, it's time for some more flailing toddler of programming, and we're here to actually start working on some of the things that we want to get through this year. We went on over a few things, okay? So, I want doors. That's going to be my last thing. Doors are horrible. So I guess we should start with weapons, I guess. And maybe grenades first. Okay, perfect to get everything going again. This story. You know what? Let's get a sprite. You know how it goes. We are all just using the finest free art you can find on the internet. Actually, now that I think about it, I think grenade sprites could be something I could ask Agonia for. Those are relatively simple. It's a bit like the table is getting a bit unstable. That's not good. Oh well. So, what do we have here? Open game art seems to be fine. Hmm? That. And let's get some editing done. Okay. I mean, honestly, at least in the current thing we have, these might be more visible. Like, it's a grenade. So, we do want one with damage. Those, so I think those have a bit more contrast, and that actually fits pretty well. So let's do it like this. Actually, perfect. Here we go. Then yeah, that actually is it already. Well, that was fast. Right now, time to look into a tutorial on how to make grenades. And I think to degree, I know already how to do it. It's like I need a button press. I need the entity that is the grenade and has like its own script that it just. I mean, technically. Okay. So bullet. I mean, technically, I just need something like that, but make like a fixed distance and a bounce of walls. That's the next thing. But anyway, fixed distance. And basically, and then technically still have a hitbox to enter that, like, if a hitbox that is an enemy is entered, that it just instant explodes. And that would be an impact stuff. Well, I could do that for two different types of grenades now I think about it. Yeah, that would actually be a thing we could do, but well. Let's actually look at the video. I have this muted again. I just need to. Yeah. Okay. That actually makes sense in how that is set up. Let me just really quickly create ourselves a new scene. So we want a static body. So because, like, if you just have a simple grenade, that's actually, what, usually if you just have one simple grenade, great in my opinion. I'm getting really nervous about this.
It's only on your end.
Yes, but like,
Not now.
yes. That's just like the worst thing if you want to program, but anxiety is getting hold of you. So, sprite 2D, create like this one can actually probably just be a sprite 2D. A collision shape 2D makes sense, you know. How about sprite 2D? And an area 2D if a collision shape 2D. And actually all makes pretty sense. So I definitely have not slept well and been a bit exhausted. Okay. Let's keep going. That's new. Okay, let's hey Sarah. Um I mean it's going pretty well. Like I have more problem that one part of my leg on the table I made is now behaving weirdly, and that is giving me anxiety as fuck, even if it is probably not a problem right now. Physics material actually. Mhm. Okay, but what the hell did you do here? Tutorial. Different. Yeah. So why did you say we use a static body, but then he uses a rigid body? That's a confusing tutorial. Uh, oh well, but yeah, it's like, you know, I slept. It's fine. Just, I was also outside and I pulled a lot of weight, quite literally, back home, so just there's some exhaustion here, you know? Okay, bounce to 0.5. Well, that sounds fine. Yeah, it should bounce 0.5. Gravity, yeah, it's 0 because Mm-hmm. And the timer. Great. But how are you doing? How was the day? I'm just trying to get into everything right now back again. So, yeah. Attach script. Yes. Okay. Well, good luck. Yesterday, we also went through like probably the hardest mission so far in EDF 6. And then it became Kino again. So we need a bunch of variables. Direction load. Yeah, it makes sense. So variable one position. You know, it's kind of funny how all the time that's a vector too, because you know you want to have okay, has boom 0.5 timeout equals false. And then also add on ready variable player. Yeah, that needs to be loaded in all the time. Get parent get node okay, let's actually start looking. And back being great. I mean, let's just. It wasn't really frustrating. It was just like. It was just really hard because I mean, okay, we already also playing on hard, and it was like, hey, you need a lot of very precise firepower while dealing with a lot of stuff at once. It was fun, but also like just so you know, what the structure of the thing was. You start with NPCs that help you clear in the beginning. Okay. Then it gets evil. Basically, it starts with okay, you have a bunch of ants and two queen ants. Not hard, you can easily kill them. But there are krakens up ahead, up top. Krakens are annoying to kill and take a lot of just ballistic power to take down consistently. Okay, slowly getting that down. If you destroy that first wave, a shit ton of androids spawn. Not a problem but you need to dedicate some attention to them, else they overrun your NPCs, and you do want killing power. Then you have. And then, so like roughly halfway through killing the android wave, you need to take down suddenly a new swarm of insects is coming with 2 queens and more krakens. So suddenly you have to kill a bunch of flyers that swarm you and androids that swarm you. And when you're done with that, the map is flattened. Hopefully you still have some NPCs done, and then they drop anchors, which spawn in the small blooper enemies that can shred your armor, kill you instantly if they pounce on you, and they also spawn in, I think, 4 giant spider kings. So suddenly you have to somehow manage to kill a lot of small fry or die, and kill 4 big ones or die, while destroying the anchors that also shoot at you and keep spawning in the small fry. But when you kill an anchor, it spawns the hardest version of one of the flying drones. And it's like, it's not impossible. It was just a lot to juggle. And the answer was mech suits. A lot of fucking mech suits, actually. Which basically just, how's it called? Flattened the whole thing on the flyer thing, because they could just lock on to like 10 of them and destroy them. And it's like, yay. At some point, you find your solution in EDF, I think. Okay, so what do we have here now? Let's have a bit more room. Shall we function? Ready. So global position equals spawn position. Okay. Global rotation equals spawn rotation. That makes sense. I am going to read through the thing. Yeah, today is just gonna be a lot easier. Like, I'm doing the grenades. Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. This is what I mean with this is what I mean with learning programming. Sometimes you just don't know that there's apparently like syntax for something that's just not a problem. Like, you want to do something and something exists already. Let me just do this one really quickly. So it's an impulse vector to, I get that part. 750, we can still tune that. 0. Rotated. Rotated. Direction. Okay, what the fuck is apply central impulse? Applies a directional impulse without affecting rotation. An impulse is time independent. Applying an impulse every frame would result in a frame rate dependent force. For this reason, it should only be used when simulating one-time impacts. Use the force functions otherwise. The difference to using apply impulse at the bodies. You know, I don't know how his last name is being spoken, but like I've actually saw a few videos recently from Chad Falishek, I think. Basically, one of the lead guys behind Left 4 Dead, and he was talking about Godot. And one of the points he was making is that Godot tutorials are much better than Unreal tutorials. And here's the thing. As much as I have like how's it called? As much as I'm like from a complete like how's it called again? I am completely new to everything here. And I can say they could be so much better. But the fact that I can actually like find something to do a grenade top down and then find out there is stuff like apply central impulse and thankfully Godot has the option to just control left click. Oh, this is what it means roughly, which is still not perfect, but it's good to know that shit is there. Like applies a directional impulse with auto-effect rotation. That's like good. Oh hey, physics measure. Again, this one is funny because he said static body 2D in the tutorial, but then uses rigid body 2D, which is like what? What are we doing here? Anyway, again, at least you can learn stuff like on your like there's still stuff being mentioned. I can only imagine how bad Unreal probably is. So yeah. So what do we have next? We have a function. Process. And I guess he named something self modulate. Okay, that is again something I need to look up. Minus equal color. I am confused, to say the least. I see. So that basically looks if there is something, if it if this value is below. Why did you do it with 0. He's gonna explain it. He's gonna explain it. Okay. And now we have function. Oh yeah, right. You know what? I can just connect that again. Um, I think we can just call this one grenade. Right? Dot visible equals false. We need to turn it off. You know, can I say that okay, how would I call this one? It's just explosion radius dot disabled there equals false. It's turned on, and timeout equals true. Okay, let me just see what he explained as, because there's a lot of stuff I need to process now. Also, one thing I want to point out, like, okay, I know they settled on a syntax with GDScript. I do think the GDScript is definitely not the hardest programming language to learn. It's just, if you like, if you reference individual nodes with a dollar sign and S, and one is called hitbox, I am not very mature, I have to say that. Okay. So, what do you say, Mr. Tutorial now? Well, it's kind of interesting how, again, this is a tutorial with code, but, and I need to stress this right now, nothing really visually helping here. So let's just look at this. I think I set this one to grenade. Grenade sprite. Okay. I guess we call this one explosion. And this one is explosion radius. And this one is just hitbox. Pretty simple, actually. That much I know. Oh, it's 22 already. We started a bit late, so I don't know how long we go, but where did I put it? There. Hello. Oh, there. And let's put this one in here. 2D. Okay. Honestly, this should bounce like a grenade, so delete. Delete. Good. I think yeah, that's actually pretty good to make it kind of small. That sounds pretty sensible. Explosion. I don't know what to do here. I do know though that I need to go into the project settings and the input map. So we have interact, which is the circle. Triangle's test button. Move back part is sorry if this all just got a little bit more boring, but like you know what, I just put it on L1. That actually sounds pretty good. Add a new action. Grenade. And keyboard keys, let's just put it on. Okay. Let me just before we unplug it again, do some gamepad testing again. There we go. We have it in here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Save scene. So character. Okay, let's just make this one here. You know what? I should probably also make this one at on ready. And then we do another one at on ready. Very grenade equals reload grenade.tscn. Okay, that is that. So now we need to function throw grenade. Oh, is that all dry? Which is very instance equals grenade dot instantiate, because we need an instance of a grenade, and the instance dot direction is rotation, obviously. Position equals oh, you know what, let's just eat it out of the barrel as well. Like, I mean, I have it, so global position spawn is the rotation. Main dot add child and get parent add child grenade. I mean, it's the same as shoot bullet. if input is action just pressed grenades, then throw grenades. Okay. Okay, I guess we can try. Hold on to your horses, everyone. Maybe this works. Nope, crashes. Perfect. Get the music out here for you. Okay, what the hell happened? Wait, invalid type and function add channel based on GD. The project derived class of what? Okay, so whelp. Yeah, it is big whelp. I think child is null. What? Okay, so that's okay, that's not working. Let me just check, by the way, really quickly if it maybe now. Now it does nothing. Interesting. Interesting. So, I definitely need something there to spawn a grenade. Grenade is not of corrective. Yeah, okay, I'm just very... No, it is. Oh, what do you mean? Hey, Ken. Also, hey, Cat Tensor. So, for some reason... yeah, get parent dot add child, and then I can just it should be able to just be a... Oh wait, an instance. Oh god, I'm stupid. Ah, I'm so stupid. You know what? Let's actually call it grenade instance. That actually makes it so much more obvious what is going on. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I get you. That should be the fix. And yeah, look at this. There it goes. Not interacting yet. but it's working. Holy shit. I will be honest with you here. I'm actually getting a headache right now, but like, how do I do the explosion shit? Good. Definitely need some boom. Also understandable. The grenade itself should probably a little bit a bit bigger. Let's put it at the scale of, let's say, not 30, 3. 3 should be good. Save all seats. Hey, I got a grenade to run. Hello, why are you not? Oh. Godot. See? Yeah, that's okay. They're still very small, but so I need to make them. Why do I just put the no. I said 10. And let's see now. Save all scenes. I'm just stupid. Obviously, the scale needs to be set here. What was that again with? Have you tried changing? I remember that, Tensor. I remember when you were sweeping in and were like, have you changed the sprite? Oh yeah, right. Come on. OBS. It's open. Come, there we go. Okay, yes, definitely. The grenade throwing movement tech. I mean, it bounces. There are just too many now. They don't explode yet. You know what? They work. They work, and they are relatively visible. God. Yeah. So next time, I think we should sit down then with that and probably turn that into something that explodes on a timer, has some sound effects, like even, audio 2D, so like you have a bit of distance with like the obviously. And then let's just see how that actually all turns out. Like, I'm kind of happy that we got there. Oh. Oh, God. But yeah, I definitely have a slight headache now, which is not good. Actually, not good. But, everyone, we just added the baseline for a whole new mechanic. So when we're done with grenades, we really just need to look how to switch through weapons. And yeah, switch, find and switch weapons and have different weapons. But that definitely needs a bit more of a modular sprite as well. So that's going to be more complex. But not that we can't do that. Again, we want to have all the mechanics here. And I think we start from the low one, like a grenade. And hey, I just learned some interesting things like, did you know that apply central impulse is a thing too? It's just a thing? I didn't know. That's cool. So yeah. I definitely will tweak this one a bit next time with some of my own shit. And hopefully we get to somewhere. Isn't that good? So you know what? Let us switch over for a bit. I will just literally be right back. Just reload everything, and we can still talk about stuff. And God, I have grenades. Well, at least the whole throw a grenade and bounce off a wall is working. That's cool. Now the next shit is like, things that need to be done is like, sounds, obviously. That's not hard. Like the throw sound should be a ching, but that should be on the player. The explosion sound, easy, that goes onto the grenade. Now, the big question is there something like on bounce? Oh, you know what? Let me just actually look that one up. On bounce. No. Bounce is... No, it isn't. It's nothing. Okay. I need to look into that. Because, like, if you can be like, oh, it bounced off somewhere, then you can play dung dung sound. That would be fun. Okay. Hey! Flailing Toddler Programming has made some more progress once again. Generally, see you all in a second. Thanks for looking into this. We will be right back. Just reload the page. See ya!